Located in downtown Nashville, the heart of Music City, it's Music City Live with your host, Zach Farnham.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Music City Live. I'm so thrilled to be here once again to show you the best of what Nashville has to offer. Taking Caitlin's place once again, we have the always great Zach Wyatt.
I am pretty great.
Also, let's give it up for Jake Newmar in the house blend, bringing us the music as always. So, this past few weeks here, we've got some stuff going on. The Daily Meal traveled around the country on search for the 10 best coffee shops in America, and Nashville was nowhere to be found on the top list. Hipsters everywhere let out a sigh of relief, stating, "We only drink coffee no one has heard of."
Oh.
We were going to make a joke about the new Star Wars movie coming out, but we didn't want to force anything. Kendall Schlur was the winner of this year's St. Louis Marathon. But officials discovered that she won because she only checked in at the last checkpoint, and her title was removed. Hey, that's the only way I could do a marathon, too. Isn't that how you were planning on winning next weekend's Music City Marathon?
In other news, you heard about Pluto? That's messed up, right?
Nashville's hockey team, the Predators, are in the playoffs this year, surprising their fans everywhere.
Even the team thought it was an April Fool's joke.
Hillary Clinton announced her 2016 presidential campaign recently, as well as a new partnership with Monica Lewinsky to introduce a bill to the Senate floor. This won't be the first time they've shared a bill.
Oh.
I got a rim shot. We have a great show for you tonight. Comedian Bryce Damuth is here with us. Also, we have Jesse and Noah here to perform tonight. Let's get it started. You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
It's exciting, isn't it? Jake, how you doing over there?
Great.
Good. We're glad to have you after your little fall last night.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, Jake, I wasn't there, but Zach was. I guess Jake hopped up on a van while it was moving and stood on top of it and fell off.
I was crouching.
I was crouching.
Yeah.
I was not standing.
But we didn't have to take him to the hospital, so that's a good thing. He's alive.
Minimal blood loss.
This local comedian began his career in October of 2010. His comedic style has been described by his friends as smart, alternative, not alternative, and could be better. However, here at Music City Live, we describe him as the best of the best. Please welcome Bryce Damuth. Bryce Damuth, good to see you here, buddy.
Oh, man, it's good to be here. Thank you.
I want to tell people how we met, first of all, because that's an interesting story.
Well, yeah. All right, go ahead. Or do you want me to tell them?
You can tell them.
Right.
I've never heard your side of the story. I've heard mine.
I don't know that there really is that more than one side of the story. It's really pretty cut and dry. I drive for Uber. Also, as, you know, like Uber has become kind of like the new waitressing for entertainers. You know, it's like, you know, oh, you're an actor, okay, yeah. Is it Uber or Lyft? Which one? So yeah, I work for Uber, and I picked you up and a couple of your friends for a late night Chipotle run.
It was that week we had that horrible ice storm.
Yes.
Yeah. And we weren't brave enough to drive, but you were apparently, and you survived it, I guess.
Well, brave, crazy, whatever.
It's a thin line.
Yeah.
Well, we had a good night that night.
Yeah.
He impressed us with his comic skills, and so we had him on the show.
Yeah.
So you've been in Nashville about 11 years now?
Right, yeah. I moved here in 2004 with a group of friends. They were all in a band and came down here to try out the music scene, and I was just kind of a tag-along.
Okay.
And then within a couple years, they all moved back to Dayton, Ohio, and just kind of left me, which is fine, whatever.
So
like I
you
made
were
the
that
best of it,
guy
yeah.
in the group that doesn't really play music, but all your friends are musicians?
I didn't really do anything.
Nothing.
Yeah, no. Well, actually, no. That's not true. I've got a long history in graphic design, so I was like their web guy.
All right.
Yeah,
Everybody
so.
needs that.
Right. Yeah.
So you've been doing comedy now for what, the past 4 years?
Yeah. About 4.5 years now. It's been going really great. It's a hard thing to get into. It's a lot of fun though.
Good.
Yeah. The only thing is like, very few people are really that good at it. So.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm working on it. You're
getting. I mean, we're going to get to see how good he really is, and I'm excited for that. But you're originally from?
I grew up in Orlando, Florida.
Disney World?
Really close. Yeah, and a lot of my family down there have worked at Disney, so that equals a lifetime pass, really.
Okay.
So yeah, I've spent a lot of time at Disney. I only have one relative there now. Like my aunt, she works there still, and once she retires, Disney will be dead to me. I can't afford those prices, and I don't think I ever will be able to. But.
Me neither.
Yeah.
But you've got 10 siblings. 10 siblings. Imagine growing up with 10 siblings. How was that?
It was interesting because not even all my siblings are related to each other.
Okay.
So it was a lot of Christmases, really.
I bet that gives you plenty of material for your comedy.
It should. It should. I haven't minded that really so much yet, just because it's mostly sadness. But
Okay. I'm sorry.
maybe after the therapy sessions wrap up, I'll be able to kind of come to terms with a lot of that.
So you have a 2-year-old daughter.
Indeed, yeah.
What's your 2-year-old daughter's name?
Her name's Karina.
Karina.
Yeah. She's a lot of fun. You know, like unfortunately I'm not a full-time dad, so I don't see her as often as I'd like to. But yeah, you know, when I do have my time with her, we make the best of it.
Good.
Yeah.
And then pretty soon she'll be able to tell you if you're funny or not.
Well,
She'll judge you.
she thinks I'm funny just because I can crawl on the ground too.
If
She's easy to please,
if
man. It's
only
great.
you could do that in your act.
Yeah,
your
well,
stand-up.
yeah, no, I did have a job kind of like that. I used to portray superheroes for kids' birthday parties,
Really?
which was really not much more than crawling around dressed in a funny costume.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
That sounds like a good time.
Oh, it was a great time. It was a blast. It was
What was your favorite character?
favorite character? Well, the best party I did, I was a pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean. You know.
Okay.
It was a Captain Jack Sparrow costume, but I can't pull off that character.
I'm trying to.
So it was a
picture you.
pirate.
Okay.
And basically, like the parents had the place all decked out. Like they had water wallpaper on the floors, you know, like to simulate like water, and they had like a plank you can walk. And I learned how to make balloon things, like balloon swords. Yeah.
Okay.
And so basically, it just all erupted into a gigantic sword fight with 5-year-old kids.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, which had I not been hired to do, it would have been really weird.
Anyway, moving on. So you're part of this thing they're doing in Nashville. Actually, as we speak.
Yeah, it's still going on.
Breaking the Guinness World Record.
Yeah, it's been broken. The Nashville comedy scene has actually broken the standing Guinness World Record for the longest continuous comedy show.
Wow.
With multiple comics. And they're still going. It's going down at the East Room in East Nashville until 4 o'clock tomorrow morning is when they're wrapping up.
Monday morning.
Yeah, Monday morning, yes.
Wow.
So,
and you've been a part of that?
Yeah. I've been up pretty much every day, at least once. You know, I've probably put in maybe 3 hours of stand-up time in that time. Yeah. So there's a couple guys that have done way more. So.
Where is that again?
It's called the East Room. It's in East Nashville on Gallatin Pike.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
East. Okay.
Yeah.
How long will it be at the very end? Like, how long are y'all going for?
I don't know what the count for hours was. What we were going for was like the original record was something like 80 hours.
Okay.
So we were going to try to double that.
Yeah.
And by 4 o'clock it will be a lot more than that. So I don't know. It might almost be close to triple.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're trying to make an unbeatable record here.
Is it harder or easier to do stand-up at 2 or 3 in the morning?
I don't know that it's really well. All right, it's easiest at prime time because the more people in the audience, the more people are gonna get, there's a higher chance of people getting what you say. So like when you dwindle those numbers down, that chance becomes less and less. But really, I mean, like you're supposed to be able to be good to go anytime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Say
I'll
the
have to
hardest
check
time
it
is
out.
5 o'clock in the morning. It's been the hardest so far.
A lot of coffee.
Yeah, if I drank coffee, yeah.
You don't drink coffee.
I don't see how people do. It's disgusting.
You just got to put a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
well,
Yeah, it's an immunity.
I'd
You
rather
gotta
just
build
eat
it.
the sugar.
Yeah, I guess if that's what works for you.
Yeah.
So you play around town a lot, right?
Yeah, I do a
Play.
lot. There's a lot of open mics that go on almost every night of the week.
Cool.
And yeah, so I try to hit those as often as I can. I get booked out of town every once in a while, so
I
not
am
always here.
not as plugged into the comedy side of town as I should be. 'Cause
Nobody is.
It's Nashville. You
Yeah.
think music, but we actually have a pretty big.
It's really big right now. It's I think it's like still on growing a little bit, but it's gotten really good. And there's a lot of really solid talent in this town. So yeah, I'd advise everybody to look into it a little more.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine, he runs this site called NashvilleStandup.com, and that's got dates for the big shows, the little shows, everything in between. So
Okay.
yeah, definitely check it out.
NashvilleStandup.com. Remember that? Remember that. You got some dates coming up in June, right?
Yeah, in June, I'm doing this show at a place called Fat Bites in
Fat Bites.
Donaldson. Yeah, it's a hamburger joint.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's really cool inside. It's like a lot of graffiti, and it's very hippie friendly, which I'm cool with. And then the day right after that, I think is the 27th, I am going down to Huntsville to do
Cool.
one of the shows down there.
All right. Where's that at for our Huntsville fans in the audience?
Oh man, I honestly I should know.
He doesn't even know.
No.
Talk to his manager.
Well, I was late getting here today, so I'm not the most responsible guy.
No worries, no worries. Well, we can check you out on www.brycedamuth.com, right?
Yeah, that's it's got all right. It's supposed to have my dates in there. It currently doesn't.
He'll get
but
on that.
yeah, it's got pictures. It's got links to YouTube videos and stuff like that. So yeah, you definitely check it out if you feel so inclined.
If you can't spell Bryce Damuth, go to school first of all. No.
They'll
Look
just
Okay.
they
below.
mispronounced it too. So
Look below. I mispronounced it?
no, the schools did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, you
Look
pronounced it fine.
below the video here, and we'll have it somewhere down there.
Smooth.
We'll be right back, and Bryce Damuth will perform for us. Bryce Damuth, you ready to make us laugh, buddy?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Oh man, thank you guys. That's really nice. Y'all doing all right tonight? How are you? Yeah, please applaud. Yeah. You guys can talk back a little bit. There we go. This guy has got the right idea. All right. No, I'm still a fairly young comedian. And one of the big milestones that a young comic does is he quits his day job. And I'm happy to announce that I've actually done that recently. I quit my day job. Please. Another good milestone is when a comic asks for applause. Yeah. So please give it up for that. No, but I quit my day job, which is really cool to quit a job, for once. Because normally what happens is I'm escorted off of property, and they ask me to never return. It was fine. Like I quit. I was probably gonna get fired eventually anyway, because I was late. Quite often. Like, you ever make yourself late because you're contemplating calling in sick? That was me every day. And I would go in, and they'd be like, Damuth, why are you late? I would say, well, even when I was showing up on time, my life was still terrible. So I was going to try something new, But It was a construction job, which was my first mistake, and I wasn't good at it, you know. Like I didn't really fit in to the group. Like, you know, like there would be a group of guys like standing around in a circle, like all covered in, I don't know, soot, like spitting out skull on the ground, and I would just be standing there like, so what did you guys think of Guardians of the Galaxy? Because I thought it was awesome. You got any more of that hand sanitizer? When I was younger, my dad, he worked in construction for a long time, and when I was a young kid, he told me, he's like, I never want to ever see you get into construction. I thought that is really cool, you know, like that's like a noble thing. Like he wants me to be better than him, or like be like the true artist that I know I am. But no, he just wanted to save me the embarrassment, because he knew it'd be awful at it, you know, because like he taught me how to use tools, so I had that, but he also knew that I daydream. And there are just way too many things on a construction site that you can use as pretend ninja weapons. I mean, somebody's got to fight the Foot Clan, you know, they're not going to fight themselves. And I'm glad that spring is here. I'm glad summer's coming up. I like summer. I really wish that I would have made a New Year's resolution, though, because I am fat these days. For me, I know, like, you know, like there are actual fat people who are like, you know, shut up. But for me, I am. Like, I did this show at the world record thing where I had to perform in my underwear, and nah. Cameras add 10 pounds, and then like it takes away all of your self-esteem. So like pictures of this actually started showing up on like the internet, and like I've seen pictures of myself nearly nude before, but usually they're more zoomed in. How much of this is going to be edited out? Oh man, but I need to like have more discipline when it comes to you know, working out and stuff, because a lot of people, they'll like, you know, if I work out really good this week on Sunday, I can have ice cream. Well, me, like I realized I could see through the matrix, you know. I realized I don't have to work out to get that ice cream. I can just buy that ice cream. That's what I do. Sometimes I'll work out and I'll be like, you know what? I worked out. I did 2 crunches. That affords me a whole box of ice cream. So I'll do that, man. I eat like garbage like constantly, you know. Like, all right, this is what I ate yesterday. I ate for breakfast. I had cold pizza and White Russians. And then for lunch, I had a family-sized bag of Doritos and a Coke. And then for dinner, I pledged for a fraternity. I try to eat better, though. I try sometimes. Like the other day, I had a bowl of like organic oatmeal, you know, and I put like honey in it and bananas, and it was really good. So like I try, but then like I followed it up with 2 pieces of pepperoni wrapped in a Kraft single. It's like breakfast prepared by Two-Face, you know. It's a man, when I was working in construction, I worked a little bit for the School for the Blind, and it was really cool to work there, because like I got to see how like blind kids kind of got around, and like, you know, there's a lot of things that are different, how they do a lot of things different. There's a lot of things that are very much the same. Like there were anti-bullying posters on the wall, and all right, this is the School for the Blind. I was like, posters, I don't know if you're reaching your target audience, you know. And I always wonder, like, so that means that there's probably bullying at the School for the Blind. What are they bullying each other about, you know? Because when I was a kid, I got bullied for things that people could see, you know, like my face, or like my crappy clothes or my shoes or something like that. I just imagine that in the School for the Blind, like there's a kid walking up to somebody else like, all right, your face sucks. Yep, those feel dumb. Ah, he's wearing Spaldings. Ah. Oh, man. All right, guys, I think that's all from me. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to play a game now called No Hands. And in this game, we've got Bryce Damuth and our host, Zach. They're going to be making Mexican ice cream, and we will be their arms. So, enjoy.
Bryce, you going to show me how to make some Mexican ice cream here today?
All right, yeah, I suppose so.
All right. So what do we got to do here?
All right, first you need to make sure your hands are all nice and clean.
All right.
Rub them together. I mean, if you don't have anything else, just, rub them together a little
All right.
bit. Get them all lubed up and warm. Whatever.
Lubed up and warm?
You know, touch yourself. Who cares?
Got it.
Who cares, man? Just make sure that you feel sexy when you do this.
All right.
That's the most important thing. There we go. All right. Next, sure, you can do a dance.
Right.
That's cool. Next.
I'm feeling sexy. This is what I got to do.
Hey.
I got to get into it. That's my nipples. Now, all right, what do we got to do?
All right.
Take the
first,
spoon?
First, you grab the spoon. It's to the right, there we go. Yep. Feel it around first. Make sure that there's no booby traps. All right, got the spoon? Great.
Feels good. Feels good.
Definitely want to make sure there's no imperfections on the spoon. All right, next,
Okay.
we dip it in to the ice cream.
You go first. You go first.
All right, there we go. Okay, all right, got it?
Ooh, yum.
Yeah, get a little bit more. You want to try to fill up that spoon as much as possible, and then. All right, then.
No, I don't think I got enough. Hold on.
No, you definitely don't. You need.
Oh,
way more.
I gotta get way more than that.
Yeah, you
no.
can have some of mine. How's that?
Do we? All right.
There you go.
Maybe.
There you go. Good,
Put it on the
good
plate?
job. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, God.
I'm sure there's a plate around there.
Okay, I got it on
There
the
we
plate.
go.
Can I?
Yeah.
That's good. I'm
Yeah.
going back for more. Maybe? Nope.
Or you can get into the whipped cream. Yeah, I mean, really.
All right.
All right. The important part is that you put
Of course.
your own joy into this.
Own joy.
Yeah.
All right, let's do
All
this. Ready? I think we need more. We need more.
Yeah.
Hold
Need
on.
more ice cream?
I need more.
Okay. You know what?
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
broke
go in.
it. I'm sorry. There we go.
All right.
Let's put
Yeah.
that on the
I think,
plate.
I think that'll be good. I think
All
that we
right.
got it sufficient
Now we gotta make it Mexican.
ice cream. Right. Because right now it's just iced cream. Get this off of my spoon.
Hey, you had some issues over there.
You know
What's next?
It's anger management's going well.
Okay. It's
Uh,
okay, buddy.
yeah.
It's okay.
all right.
We all have those issues.
I hold myself to high standards, and when I don't meet them,
That was mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
all right.
I should
Next, you know
not
what?
touch myself on stage.
There. You know what?
Don't ask. Just go. Next.
All right. Next, we need to grab an ingredient or two. Just right down here, maybe. Oh yeah, black beans. Black beans are good. Oh, you're gonna double up at one time. That's smart.
No,
Saving
God.
time, and we just dump it. Like you don't put it actually on the ice cream because you know. Yeah. Basically, we're going for the whole crawfish boil effect, where we just spread it all out on the table.
Okay.
I mean, that's the way
Okay.
Mexicans do it.
There was a racist joke in there somewhere. Okay.
Probably.
Oh God.
I mean-
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to eat it too soon. You got to put the meat and stuff on there too. All right, I'm gonna take this corn.
Oh, that corn
salsa,
goes great with
Yeah.
ice cream.
and put it. There we go.
Hey, you
right
got
there.
that one
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Good job.
Well,
Oh, so you do put that one on.
well,
Good.
yeah. I mean, you want to switch it up. You
No.
don't want to. You know, there's one thing that Mexican food hates is consistency.
Do not wipe your stuff on my shirt, dude.
Well, I don't want to get mine dirty.
All right. Clearly.
All right, I'm gonna grab the salsa.
I already missed with the salsa.
No, that's good. That's good. You got the other two on the plate, and you were in a danger for getting them all on there. Twofer?
I'm trying to put the salsa back on the plate because I feel like we need a little bit of that.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta get
That's
the ground beef.
The ground beef.
Ground beef, and then just put it on here. Why not? There we go. Just like one solid Taco Bell chunk.
Hold on, I can't hold on to it. There we go. All right, yum. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Should we put more ice cream on top?
Yeah, why not? Oh, have we put any whipped cream on yet?
Oh, no, we haven't.
No, we shouldn't. We should go ahead and, I don't know.
We need to put whipped cream on, right?
See,
Wait, don't eat it yet.
I'm
you
not
haven't
eating
put the
it.
whipped
No,
cream on.
you have to make sure that it tastes good while you're doing it.
Okay.
It's like a soup chef. How is that?
Great.
See?
Yep. All right. Wait, we need whipped cream now.
That's how the Mayans did it.
It's melting. The ice cream's melting.
Well, have you stirred it up enough?
I don't see how that would help.
Well.
Okay.
What if this has been logical so far?
Should we put whipped cream on?
I go ahead and put my spoon down here on the table, and then grab this little spoon.
Screw it. I'll just throw it.
Whipped cream, or just grab maybe I need more ice cream. Whatever. There we go. Okay, yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, I think I need more. I need more on the table.
I missed. I'm sorry. I just went right in. I don't do spoons.
Yep.
Let me try to pick that up. No, not the spoons. All right, the spoon.
All right, there we go.
Cool.
Get a nice big old spoonful on there.
I'm having trouble here. All right.
I think you're doing fine. It looks great.
I'm about to put the
That looks exactly
Whip
how
on.
it should.
The whipped cream stuff is
All
right there.
Get
I've
a
almost
handful.
got
Don't
it.
even bother with
I've
spoons.
almost got
What
it.
are we doing with spoons?
I don't know. Screw the spoons.
I don't know if you know, whipped cream is very good for your skin.
I decided I don't want whipped cream.
I forgot to shave this morning.
I decided I don't want whipped cream.
Well,
So.
I guess that's your choice.
All right. So we going in. We mix in with our hands.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Mix it. You know what? This was started before they had utensils.
All right, guys.
So I mean,
Time to
this
wrap
is
it
the
up.
only true way to mix it.
Okay.
There we go. Get it a nice. Yeah.
Looks good.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. You did a great job. Here, taste this. Yeah. See? That's how
Stuff.
you know it's
I
good.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going in. I didn't like that bite.
You like it? Well, it's like anything Mexican.
I think we're
Just try
good.
it again later.
I think we did a good job.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to call it a day.
Oh, okay. Well, anybody in the audience want any of this?
Cheers. Anybody? No? All right. Bryce Damuth, everybody. Thank you, buddy. Good to see you. We'll
thank
see
you.
you
I
back
had fun.
soon. I'm
Appreciate
sorry
it.
about your face. Thank you, Bryce.
That could be read
Oh,
so
I
many
forgot.
different ways.
We'll be right back. Our next guests have had music running in their blood since before they were born. As the fourth generation of musicians in their family, they're taking Nashville by storm. Please welcome Jesse and Noah. Jesse and Noah Bellamy, how are you guys?
Good, man.
It's so good to see you. We thank you for coming down. I've been looking at your EPs all night. They're still wrapped up nice. I can't wait to break them open and listen to them. But
be careful because they slide out like once you take
they?
the shrink wrap.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't think about that in the
it's okay.
before I had it made up. But
I'll remember that. So first of all, in case you don't know, these guys are royalty, princes of country music. Their father
I don't know about
is
that.
one of the Bellamy Brothers. Which one's your dad?
David Bellamy is our
David
dad, yeah.
Bellamy. And David Bellamy and his brother, fantastic country artists.
Uncle Howard.
Howard. I think I'm friends with him on Facebook or something.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Isn't that
I am
cool?
too.
Really?
Yeah.
Good. I would hope so. Fantastic artists, had a lot of hits in the 70s and 80s. But now their sons are doing it. and it's pretty cool. You guys have been in Nashville for about 12 years?
About 12 years, I think. Yeah, I quit counting after 12, but
Okay, all right. And you're originally from
originally from Central Florida,
Central
near Tampa, a little small town called Darby.
Darby. I don't know if we realized when we booked you guys and Bryce that you're both from Florida and
Oh, right on.
you've both been in Nashville for around 11 or 12 years.
Right on.
So that's pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's like kind of it's a 10-year town, is what they tell me.
Well, then you guys should be.
Yeah.
So explain to me your sound and how you came, because you guys have a unique sound and it's really cool. How'd you morph that? Did it take any growing?
Yeah, well, it's still. I mean, as a musician, you're always growing, you're always developing, and it's still developing. This latest project, Brethren, this is an EP of cover songs, and it's sort of it's a departure sort of from our normal sort of sound, and it's basically an exploration of sibling harmony, which is something that's tradition in country music and a tradition in our family. So
Okay.
the idea was to kind of strip everything down. There's no drums on this record, and it's just 2 acoustic guitars, upright bass, and then Noah's added some little sonic layers to each track. And
Cool. Yeah, I see that.
yeah.
Ukulele, a bunch of stuff
Yeah,
that I've
yeah.
never even heard of before. What is an EBO guitar?
EBO is a device. I think it was invented in the 70s. It creates a magnetic field sort of thing. And
Okay.
It creates infinite sustain.
That's cool. We'll have to get one of those in here.
Yeah, I have
sometime.
to do a demonstration one day, I guess.
Sweet. Cool. Well, you can check out Brethren on some songs on your website. For
Yeah,
free
actually,
download?
Brethren right now is available for free download on our website, jessenoah.com, and that'll be available for a limited time for free, just to kind of get the word out. And of course, we're going to have a wide release later on in the summer. That it'll be available on all the download services and
Cool.
wherever else, whoever will put it out for us.
Well, we can't wait. So you guys, let's also mention while we're here, you've got the album Driven Back is your current.
Yeah, that's the last full-length album, and it's about a year and a half old, I guess. And that's more kind of the band, what we sound like as a band, more sort of the our sort of normal approach.
Okay, cool. Well, you can get that on iTunes and probably most places music is sold. So download that. Now, you guys, we talked about the Bellamy Brothers being your father and his brother. So you spent a lot of time on the road with them, right? Growing up?
Yeah. Growing up, we would go out in the summertime and hit the fair circuit and hang out on the bus and all of that fun stuff. But we grew up in Central Florida. I mean, most of the time. I mean, our dad was pretty much gone all the time, so we were mainly in the care of our grandparents on our ranch in Central Florida. So we had kind of a normal, kind of country upbringing as well as going out on the road and in the summertime and seeing all the crazy stuff.
Cool. Well, your dad had a big. It was big in the 70s and 80s. Do you have any cool stories of the road? I'm assuming they toured a lot with the old folks like George Jones. And
Oh yeah. I mean,
all
we
that.
were around a lot of those guys when we were younger, and
Must have been cool.
and I got to meet George several times, and Haggard was always a favorite. We would have. I mean, even our family ranch, we would have. The Oak Ridge boys would stop by. Occasionally,
That's
and
awesome.
my grandmother would fry up a big thing of chicken for everybody, and we'd
Nice.
have had big parties, and yeah, exactly. So we had had people. They were. I mean, and it's Florida, so there's always some random member of Leonard Skinner, somewhere in the vicinity. I mean, there's been so many people, in and out of that band over the years. So there's a lot of old Southern rockers around. And so we grew up with, being around a lot of musicians And of course, our dad always had band members as well, and maybe not as well known musicians, but of course, influential on us, as players for sure. So yeah, it was it's always interesting.
Cool. And now, of course, you're touring all over. You've been to Europe a couple times, I understand.
We've been to Europe a couple times, yeah. I mean, well, 4 or 5 times now, I think. And had some. We've done a few projects over there that weren't available in the U.S. We've done some things through labels over there and in conjunction with other artists.
Speaking of that,
and
I understand you have a gold album out in Denmark. A single.
Yeah, we
album.
were presented with a gold record for a song we wrote for an artist named Winke Hartmann, who's a Danish folk singer who recorded a song that we wrote. Yeah.
Sweet. I don't know if there's many people that can say they have a gold record from Denmark.
Well, oddly enough, like Denmark, like Scandinavia, Netherlands, we get a lot of airplay, and then of course Central Europe, we've done things in conjunction with some bigger labels out of like Germany and Switzerland and stuff like that.
Well, if we have anybody watching from Europe, thank you. We're glad to have these guys on the show. You guys got some shows coming up soon?
Yeah, we're headed up
Merle
to
Fest?
Wilkesboro, North Carolina for Merle Fest next week, and then on to New Jersey from there, and then we're coming back to the Nashville area to play Kimbrough's in Franklin. And then next month we'll be headed out to Oklahoma, and there's more pending and to be announced real soon. So
cool. And something I noticed when I was doing my research, because I do my research for everything except my classes in school, you guys have phenomenal music videos. Like your music videos are cool and funny and entertaining, and it's good.
yeah, well, we started working with a friend, this guy Mike McCarthy out of Memphis. We've done a couple of videos with him now, and I had seen a movie that Mike did in the late '90s called The Sore Losers, and it was sort of a Memphis underground grindhouse kind of B movie. And Mike had been making movies like this all throughout the '90s and early 2000s, and doing these incredible movies with just no budget and just getting friends together, and so I really liked Mike's work a lot, and we were doing it. We were looking for somebody to do a video at some point. We were looking around Memphis, and I was like, well, I wonder where that crazy guy that did Sore Losers is, and I was able to find him, and then we've become friends since then, and
cool.
And done a few more videos.
So check out their videos. I think you can find them on cmt.com, YouTube, all that stuff. Well, guys, thank you. I think we're going to play, well, first of all, website. You got a website?
JesseandNoah.com.
JesseandNoah.com. We'll link that again right below. Let's go play Pictionary.
Okay.
I think when we'll be right back, and we'll play Pictionary. Now we're going to move on to our game segment. Pictionary is going to be the game for the night. Zach and I are going to be a team. Jesse and Noah are going to be a team. We'll put cards, we'll pull from those cards right there and determine what we're drawing, and we'll have 30 seconds to guess what we're drawing. Okay? You guys got the rules?
Pretty simple.
You think. I suck at drawing. This is going to be bad. Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Giraffe. Eyeball.
Pancake, hamburger.
A pig. Leaf.
Zeppelin, Led Zeppelin.
A pig. Bacon.
Flying baguette.
Football.
Yes! Woo! Is anybody keeping score? I get really excited when I win games. Just rip it.
Yeah, just rip it and ball it. Ball it up.
We're switching
Okay.
now. We switch.
Now we do. Here we go.
All right, one for us. We're not going easy on you guys. I promise we are not going to go easy on you.
All right.
gonna win
3,
this.
2,
We never win
1,
anything.
go.
Pizza.
Wheel.
Okay.
Pizza wheel.
Drawing the whole pie.
The funnest part of this, and I know funnest isn't a word, but the funnest part is ripping that off. All right, you can draw the card this time. Yeah. Gosh.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Line.
A
road.
tube.
A volleyball net.
Lead pipe.
A weight. Flagpole. Tree climber.
Hospital fire.
A koala bear.
Flaming
A
lips.
hippie.
Time.
What is
Fire
All right.
pole.
Oh, you got it.
What? Good job. Oh, I'll take it.
That works.
All right,
I thought that was. Are you sure he wasn't climbing a tree on that one?
2-1. I'm sure that was a fire pole, pretty clearly.
Barnum.
Okay, 2-1. 2-1.
Wait a minute, no, I can't see you from this angle.
All right.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Smile. Smile. Pokemon. Hillbilly.
Dinner table,
Grandpa.
eating,
Grandpa Joe. Cowboy. Toothless cowboy.
The Last Supper.
Wow.
Time.
That's a really good drawing, Zach. I wish I knew what it was, because none of those two are related.
What was it? What?
What was it? That would
Wait.
be Farnham.
Oh.
It's what?
It was Zach Farnham.
Oh, it was me. I get it. That's funny.
Oh, and that's us.
Impressive.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
And that's my desk. And the tie. Okay. Good try.
All right.
Nobody got that. We got to do one more.
Last one.
Oh, I broke 2. Oh, well. Isn't that fun, ripping that off? I know. All right. Oh, we got to... I don't care. Oh, God.
I can only imagine.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Swimming pool. Black Hawk Down.
All right, skateboard.
Wow.
That's it. It's just skateboard. No.
Anyone?
Yeah, I could. I
We
could
got to
see
do a
that.
tiebreaker. It's 2-2.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, last one. Winner wins. Really? Black Hawk down? Good job.
Okay.
My partner sucks. Can I trade him for yours? He does. Probably not as good as yours.
All right, ready? Here you go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Circle.
Pizza again. Globe. World. World.
Yeah.
Just world?
Oh, dang it. All right, well, good job, guys. You won.
Well played.
Jesse and Noah? Must have David and Howard. That's not the right thing. They'll be right back. We'll be right back, and they'll be performing in a couple minutes. Thanks, guys. Next up, we've got Jesse and Noah here to perform.
wallowing in fields without fences, two unlikely spirits bound by us. Babylon irreverent in the senses. We see through the grime and dust, going hand in hand together, restoring life's lush sheen. Everything is growing, bursting with green. City gates are not far off, and I'll carry your love there, sewn into my pocket like a traveler's prayer. Light is coming through the cracks in the barn's walls. Vision of St. George cast in gold. Poets of the highway and the dance halls, sowing rhymes along the road. Better seasons in the cards if this man is not too weak, chasing down the stars and keeps his diesel lubricity. What we got's is hard to break as a wild chestnut mare, sewn into my pocket like a traveler's prayer. The city gates are not far off, and I'll carry your love there, sewn into my pocket like a traveler's prayer. Sewn into my pocket like a traveler's prayer. Thank you. Sometimes all you got is a wing and a prayer, win by the skin of your teeth or miss by a hair, with your face in the sun and your head in the clouds, ignoring the names of each passing town. With a turn of a key, you can roll away. Up ahead you'll see there's a toll to pay, but you got to move on, so you pay what's sold. But you can't drive straight at a bend in the road. You can go back the same way you came, or you may stall for as long as you can. I wonder who you are, how you got this far. You can go on resisting the changes. You can decide to live and to die by a code that's all your own. But you can't drive straight at a bend in the road. No, you can't drive straight at a bend in the road. One fate we all share is the journey's end. And consequences are rarely what we intend. But somehow we make it, yet we bear that load. But you can't drive straight at a bend in the road. You can go back the same way you came, or you may stall for as long as you can. I wonder who you are, or how you got this far. You can go on resisting the changes. You can decide to live and to die by a code that's all your own. But you can't drive straight and a bend in the road. No, you can't drive straight and a bend in the road.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for having us.
Woo, Jesse and Noah, everybody. Well, that's our show for the evening. I want to give a big thank you to Jesse and Noah, and also Bryce Damuth for being here and giving us a great show. That's our time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Music City Live.